Our series, Changing the Game, highlights extraordinary women who are making a difference now and for future generations. This morning, we're excited to introduce you to Teri Johnson, the lovely founder of Harlem Candle Company. Now, this is a luxury fragrance brand that makes candles and perfumes inspired by the rich and vibrant history of Harlem Renaissance. Scents like Langston and Josephine pay homage to historical icons, you know this. Poet and activist Langston Hughes, of course, and entertainer Josephine Baker. And we're glad to tell you that Teri is here to tell us the process. Hey, Teri Johnson.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bravo and congrats to you.
Thank you.
I'm curious about your process. You said you want to pay homage to them. How do you know what Josephine and Langston smell like or would like? What do you do?
So what we really do is try to reimagine. So for instance, Josephine Baker, we want to reimagine what her boudoir smelled like.
Her boudoir?
Her boudoir back in France.
Yes.
So I imagine her coming off stage and performing in front of all these people, and all these fans are giving her bouquets of roses. And so there's some rose scent in her.
And
in
Langston?
the Josephine Candle. Langston, we wanted to reimagine his creative space. So we put some notes of tobacco and some leather and some incense. He used to live in Mexico and used to go into these really small candlelit dusky churches, and he loved the incense burning. So we really want to pay homage to them and think about those symbols in their lives and those things that would really make them either happy or creative or motivated.
But that's what you do for everybody, though, in terms of coming up with scents, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal of the brand, is to really kind of share the essence of the Harlem Renaissance and celebrate these people through fantastic fragrances that can create beautiful moods.
And as you were doing your research, what did you learn about Harlem that you might not have known?
Well, Harlem has so much rich history. So I'm not originally from Harlem. So once I moved to Harlem, and there were so many symbols and monuments and things that represented Harlem, it made me become a student of the Harlem Renaissance. So I am constantly learning. There's so much rich history with just all of the beautiful figures that have come from this. So Langston Hughes, James Baldwin, Billie Holiday, Duke Ellington, Josephine Baker. I mean, the list goes on and on.
For sure.
And their work is still so relevant, and the movement that they were a part of is just so relevant
Lives on today.
This started with you in your kitchen making candles.
It did.
Like, who thinks, you know what I'm going to do today, Nate?
Make some
I'm
candles.
going to make some candles, Tony.
A lot of people like candles.
Yeah.
A lot of people, very few people make candles.
Yes.
And on that point, actually, we're going to do a little test here.
Okay.
So we've got 3 of your best-selling candles here, and we've got the labels covered. And Nate, what we're going to do here is we're going to uncover them, and we're going to see if we can guess what notes we are smelling in the Speakeasy candles. So
Okay, so Speakeasy first.
What notes we're smelling?
Yeah. So we're going to pick
This
that
is
one
tough.
up.
By notes, you mean fragrance?
I do love candles.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Ooh. Ooh.
I got nothing.
Okay.
It is amazing. I
It
wanna
is
drink
nice.
It. Wow.
Lilac?
Looking at the
No?
color, I'm thinking more like a.
Now, don't smell with your eyes, smell with your nose.
Yeah, I'm smelling with my nose, but I'm thinking like a berry, like a pimento berry, maybe like saffron or something like that.
Something softer, like a rose.
Yes, yes.
Yes?
There's no,
What is it?
There's no rose.
Is there a little vanilla in there?
There's a
It's
little
vanilla, yeah.
Oh, I love vanilla.
But there's also some Palo Santo. There's some notes that kind of give you
Palo
the
Santo?
essence of bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
And
Patchouli?
does anyone, a little patchouli, but does anyone smell the dark chocolate?
Ooh. Oh, I
Okay.
can't smell dark chocolate because I am that.
Okay.
So,
All right, let's do Langston.
next one?
Let's do
Okay,
Langston. 'Cause
smell
remember,
Langston.
you were saying this is his creative space.
Yeah, and we actually launched this candle in the home where Langston Hughes lived in Harlem.
Langston.
Lilac?
Ooh. This is good. You
Something
get the
reminds me
tobacco
of
right
like
away.
the
So-
holidays, like nutmeg.
Yeah,
or something.
there's absolutely nutmeg. There is some tobacco notes.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Terry, I
Oh,
like
what
the
about
way...
light-
What about sandalwood?
Nate, don't
Little
you like the way
sandalwood.
she talks?
Nate, did you do your research?
What you mean?
I like the
I
way
got a
you
nose
talk.
for this.
Or do you already
multi-talented.
have
You do
Harlem
everything.
candles at home?
What's this one?
Oh, what's the next one?
This is
Okay,
the Josephine.
this is Josephine.
This is the boudoir.
This is strong. Sandalwood?
There's some sandalwood. You got it.
This definitely has bergamot in it.
It does. Nate.
What?
I feel like you
Are you
cheated.
kidding me? Come on.
You cheated.
Bergamot. I couldn't even say that word.
Now,
I know,
What
I
else?
know.
There's
Bergamot.
also some tonka bean. There's some amber.
Okay.
Terry, you have a very distinct way of
Hold on,
speaking.
what else is in here?
I like it.
Thank
Like
you.
it.
He's being fed
Talk to
lines
me.
over here. Don't listen to him. Teri Johnson, thank you very much for being here. The candles are fantastic.
Cocoa
You can find
Puffs?
them online. I know they're in stores, they're in Macy's, they're in Bloomingdale's, they're in Little
Yes, go
Nilu
you.
in Harlem.
Harlem.
But also on your website, right?
100%. HarlemCandleCompany.com.
Very good. Thank you very much.